Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited for today's look. Today we're doing this gorgeous gold glowy Pakistani wedding guest makeup look, and we are just keeping everything bright, glowy, and elegant for this look. So we aren't doing anything too dramatic or too dark. This look is inspired by Natasha Salon, which is a makeup artistry salon in Pakistan. And I absolutely love the way they do their bridal makeup. Every bride looks very glowy, dramatic, yet not too dark or overpowering. I'm only doing the eye makeup in this tutorial. If you'd like to see the full look with foundation application, highlighting, and contouring, then I've made a separate video for that before this one, and I'll go ahead and link it in the description box below so you can check that out. If you'd like to see how to get this look, then keep on watching. I'm starting off by applying eyeshadow primer on my eyelids, and this is going to act like foundation for our eyelids to help the color look a little more vibrant. Now I'm just setting that eyeshadow primer with some MAC Brule eyeshadow, which is a light skin tone color. It's like a beige matte color. I'm using this over the eyeshadow primer so I can set the primer. I'm using this brow concealer pencil to draw a line underneath my eyebrows, and this is going to create a base for the eyeshadow we're going to apply in this area later on. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that concealer pencil out with a clean brush. Next, I'm taking this soft brown color and applying it to my outer V area. So just start at your lash line and form a diagonal line outward, and then go ahead and take that into the crease. I am using a blending brush to apply this because I want it to be pretty blended out. Now I'm taking a wide slanted eyebrow brush with a dark brown color. I'm just going to start at the lash line and create that diagonal line outward, just like we did with the previous eyeshadow. And this time it's going to create a line because of the kind of brush we're using. And then I'm going to bring that in, and this is creating a sharp line for the outer edge of our eyeshadow look. Just make sure you're taking your time with this step. You're just going to continue softly dragging that towards your eye until you don't see that harsh dark brown line anymore. It should be softened, and it should create a gradient effect so that the color looks darker on the outer edge, and then it slowly becomes lighter and lighter until it disappears into your skin. Now I'm just using a touch of that soft brown color with the blending brush we used in the previous step, and I'm helping blend between my skin tone and the dark brown color for a more smooth gradient effect. And your blending brush should really be doing most of the work in this step. Just use a little bit of that color, not too much. Now I'm going in with a gold metallic eyeshadow, and I'm using a drop of Max Fix Plus in this just to help intensify the color and make it look like a liquid metallic eyeshadow. I always use Max Fix Plus in my metallic eyeshadows, and if you don't have Max Fix Plus, you can take a drop of water, or even better, you can mix a little bit of water and glycerin to make an alternative to Max Fix Plus, and you can just use a drop of that into your eyeshadows to help create a liquid metallic eyeshadow and really make it pop. I'm just taking that Urban Decay Half-Baked Gold eyeshadow, and I'm applying it to the center of my eyelid. Make sure you keep about the inner 1/4 of your eye blank because we are going to be using another color on that area. And also make sure that you're not covering the other eyeshadows we placed on the outer edge with that half-baked. Just focus that on the center. Now we're going in with my favorite gold color. This is a silvery gold color with sparkle in it, and I absolutely love it. It's very metallic and intense. I am mixing a drop of MAC Fix Plus in this to make it even more intense and more dramatic because I really want this color to pop. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this color in the inner 1/4 of my eye, in the area where we haven't applied any eyeshadow yet. Now I'm just applying a little bit more soft brown to make sure that there's a gradual transition between the first gold color Urban Decay Half Baked that we used and the soft brown matte color on the edge. Now I'm taking a clean eyeshadow brush and blending a little bit between the two gold eyeshadows to make sure that there is a gradient effect between the two and there aren't any harsh lines where you can see one gold eyeshadow stop and the other one start. We just want to blur that line between the two. Now I'm taking my blending brush and this orangey brown eyeshadow to make sure that everything's blended well. I'm going to be applying a little bit of this on the outer corner and also in the crease, and this is the final color I'm using to ensure that the whole eyeshadow look comes together and looks well blended and smooth. Make sure you're taking that color above the crease but not all the way up to the brow bone. Now I'm going in with a clean blending brush and I'm going to blend in between where that color stops above the crease and my brow bone to just make sure that there's a gradual transition between my skin and the eyeshadow. We're going to take this pigment. This is a frosty white color that has some gold and green reflex in it that you can see as you move your eyes. I'm going to be using a stiff eyebrow brush to apply a line of this underneath my eyebrow, and this is really going to pop. Now I'm taking that same brush I used to apply that line underneath my eyebrow and I'm just gently dragging that down without adding any more color, just so the line isn't too harsh and it's slightly blended downwards. I'm applying my winged liquid eyeliner as usual. And just one coat of my favorite lengthening mascara, followed by my favorite false lashes of all time. I love these Ardell Naked Lashes because they give you length without that bulky volume that a lot of false lashes give you. I just like false lashes for length but not volume, so these are perfect for me. They're really thin and fluttery and look more like lash extensions than false lashes, which I love. Once you have your false lashes on, go in with one more coat of your liquid eyeliner to help cover that lash band. Even though these lashes do have an invisible band, but it's still going to show a little bit, so you want to cover it with that liquid eyeliner. Now it's time for the eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I'm taking that light gold color we used on the inner corner and applying that to the lower lash line, covering about 3/4 of the inner lower lash line with that color. And I'm just using a small brush to do this. Now I'm using a pencil brush and that darker gold color, which was the Urban Decay Half-Baked Gold color, and applying that to the outer 1/4 of our lower lash line. If you think that you applied the eyeshadow too thick to the lower lash line, then just take a Q-tip to wipe that off and make the eyeshadow line thinner. Now I'm just taking my fan brush and dusting off any sparkle from the Maui Wowie eyeshadow that might have fallen on my cheeks. Now we're going to be doing something different for the lower lash line. I'm going to take my black eye pencil and only apply it to my lower lash line, but not the waterline. Only on the outer 1/4 of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to grab a slanted thin eyeliner brush, and I'm going to be picking up a little bit of that eye pencil on the brush and also a little bit of dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying that on my lower lash line, and I'm going to be applying that right at the rim of my waterline, but not in the waterline. So you have to be really precise with this and use a very thin brush. But if you accidentally get some of that eyeliner in your waterline, just wet a Q-tip with water and run that in your waterline to remove the eyeliner. Now we're going to take a nude eyeliner and run that in our waterline to help make our eyes look a little bit bigger and pop a little more. Now, after you have that nude eyeliner in your waterline, you're going to go back in with your thin eyeliner brush, take a little bit of brown eyeshadow and black eye pencil on that brush and run that on the rim of your waterline, just at the ridge, so you can get that sharp look between the nude eyeliner and the black eye pencil. It shouldn't look blended, it should look very sharp and crisp. Now I'm just applying a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. You might get a little bit of that mascara in your waterline on top of that nude eyeliner, and if you do, then just go ahead and run a Q-tip in your waterline to remove that mascara, and then go ahead and apply the nude eyeliner again and go in with that thin eyeliner brush and the black eyeliner again. So just take your time with the process. Now we are finally done with the eyes, and this is what it looks like. So let's move on to blush and lips. For this look, I'm keeping it super glowy. So I'm going to be using the Stars Orgasm blush, which is a shimmery peachy pink blush. And I'm also using this Becca Champagne Pop highlighter along with it. My camera accidentally stopped recording, so I applied the blush off camera, and I'm just reapplying some of that highlighter. As you can see, I'm going pretty heavy with it. As you can see, my skin looks super glowy because I used a glowy blush and a glowy highlighter. I usually use a matte blush with my Becca highlighter, but I want this look to be super glowy, and Pakistani makeup really focuses on the skin being super glowy. So that's what we're going for today. Now I'm using my concealer to outline my lips. And then I'm going to take a Q-tip covered with coconut oil to trace inside my lips. This is a technique I use as an alternative to using lip liner because I don't always use lip liner. This helps create a really sharp outline for my lips so I can fill them in with lipstick and get that crisp outline. Today I am going in with a lip liner. Now I'm going in with my favorite peach lipstick. Now I'm going to go back in and cover all of my tiny dark spots with concealer. And the reason I wait until the end to do this is because I have used blush and highlighter and I don't want the concealer to get wiped off with those products. So I wait until the very end and cover the dark spots that are still showing and then just set those dark spots with a tiny bit of powder. Now we are done with the look. I really hope you enjoyed this Pakistani gold wedding guest eye makeup look. And if you'd like to see my next tutorial, then please hit that subscribe button and also the bell. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.